Okay, we're back. This is not a video of the pneumatic shooter. This is entirely a different video. I want to show you my levels that I built and how I built them. Now, this is the frame that I use to build them. Now, this level is never taken out of the shop. That's what keeps everything in check. As you can see, there's a bubble there. There's a bubble there that says level. There's a bubble there that says level. Two bubbles on a 4-foot level that says it's level. Now, that one is only used to keep this thing level when I'm building them. And it hangs right there all the time. It never leaves. So, what I do is I cut wood, plane it, and then set it up on the rail. Now, this here is a level that I'm working on. Move it over here. The bubble holders are made out of PVC screen door. Got it sitting outside. And what they do is, now I'll have to clamp this down to show you. These things, when I'm setting them, they turn. That's how I get it level. Just like that. But I glue them in with Gorilla Glue. This one here is made out of mahogany. It's a piece of a level that I cut to make a level out of. So, that's the works of that one. And this is what it looks like before all this takes place. Kind of rough looking compared to that one. And what I'm doing is building a set of identical levels. Now, that's those. Set them back out of the way. If the video ain't no good, I'm sorry. I'm holding in one hand and doing it in another hand. Now, this here is my 2-foot level. As you can see, it reads level. Okay, now I'm going to flip it. And it still reads level. Now, this one, the holders are mahogany. This wood here is cedar. I picked cedar because it was gave to me, and it resists all kinds of weather, so it's a good wood. Won't warp. Well, it could, but not necessarily. Now, this one is my torpedo level. It's also cedar, and as you can see, there is a knot in it. But as you can see, when it's flipped, there's a knot, but it also says level. The torpedo. Now, I got this idea off of YouTube. A man made him a level out of plywood. It looked good. He done a good job on it. Then I found another video where an old boy made his buddy or brother or somebody a level, and it was good looking level. So it can be done. Now, this little paper here I got off of YouTube. Man showed this that was a manufacturer. He says you take a cell phone and stick it behind a piece of paper to set the bubbles. You got a good looking glass. You can see where the bubbles are. So, what I did, instead of using a cell phone and holding a piece of paper up, I come in and rigged this up. Flashlight sits on top of it, shines through the paper. This piece of glass here, all that is a CD case. Now the paper is a little hard to get back in, so I ain't gonna try to do that right now. But that's what that is. We've got another one over here. Same purpose. It comes in and shows this is where I set the bubble on the level. And as you go down the board, as you can see, 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, which is where this one's setting, and 4 foot. This block of wood right here holds the level in place. The clamp holds the wood, this holds it, and everything stays there. This here screws in, holds the level in place to where I can adjust the bubble and glue it in. That's a 3 foot level made out of cedar. And PVC door. Now I had to invest in some hole saws and a few other bits, Forstner bits, and just all kinds. But this here is another level that I built and designed. This here's just some cheap little rig. What it does, this is the first one I built. It's hard to do with one hand. But anyway, what it does, if you want to know how unlevel something is, you read the ruler. But you have to tighten this down. Well, I came up with another idea. We'll put that one over there. We'll bring this one out. Now, this is just rulers that I cut at 5 inches. They're magnetically held. 2 magnets right there. They slide in here. There's magnets held back behind here. Now if you want to see how unlevel something is, right there it is. And it stays put. And what you do is, you read the ruler. And it works on both ends. It'll tell you how level or how out of level you are. And as you can see, the apparatus that I built is a reading level. That's a bubble that's curved. Now, as you can see, the level hanging up here ain't level. But that level is level. And this that's my 1 foot level. Got a curved bubble in it. Got 2 holes in it to hang it on. It's got 1/8 inch by 1 inch aluminum flat on it, so as when you slide it, the wood don't give. Flip it around, and it still reads level. Now, to give you some idea of what this thing does, see, when you put paper in there, you can read and adjust this thing before you glue it in. This level here has black cherry run down the center of it. And you can't buy that in the store. That has to be cut out of a log. This and this is the same wood. Here and here. But all my ideas came from YouTube. Did a lot of research on the wood and stuff. And not too many ideas out there on building levels. Now, it's not the easiest thing to do, because as you can see, I've got my wood lathe kind of tied up right at the moment. But it takes me anywhere from probably 2 weeks to sometimes 2 months to build one. These here I've been working on since way back last fall. But I take my time on them. I want them to be as accurate as possible. And from there, we go to the big 4-foot. It's all cedar. It reads level. Got my hand holes cut in it. That has to be done in 3 different stages. Hanging hole, aluminum, they show up better outside, but I not only build for the launcher, but I also build levels. It's a good hobby. I also build darts. That's an upcoming video too. And I also build machetes. That's an upcoming video. My buddy says I need to make some videos of stuff that I've built or building. Well, buddy, here's your video. You told me to do it, and I'm a-doing it. Look at here. I'm even running one of the lights. And I'm going to show you some molds for the launcher that I've built and some of the stuff that I used to make the projectiles. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Everything's, this thing is set up. I used an 8-foot level, and I used that level to make sure that it's level all the way around. That's my video on homemade levels. I like them. They're as accurate as what you buy out of a store. They talk about their levels being 1/100,000th of an inch accurate. Well, me and you don't got that kind of equipment to check their levels. So mine's as accurate as you can buy out of a store. Appreciate you watching. See you later.